This afternoon, I wanted to give an update on some of the events happening with the opening or the reopening of our parish church. Last weekend was our first weekend. We did only two masses, 8 and 10. For those of you who were here, I thank you for your cooperation with the ushers. I want to thank the Knights of Columbus, who took on the responsibility to make sure that you were safe and followed the procedures and guidelines that were laid out to us by the diocese. Please know that the church is continuing to sanitize everything, all the hard surfaces, the doors, and everything to keep you as safe as possible. This coming weekend, we have a little bit more added to our schedule, and I wanted to make sure that you knew that. Once again, we're still confined to the same restrictions we had last week. And we're separating people. We're seating you as you come into the church. We're asking everyone to come in through the front doors of the church, and of course we are limited to only 115 as it was before. We encourage you to wear masks if you have them, gloves if you wish to, and please know that we are continuing to sanitize the church and keeping it as clean and sanitary as possible. Hand sanitizer is available as you walk into the church as well. So instead of blessing yourself with holy water, we're providing you hand sanitizer. But I guess that's part of what we must do in order to keep people safe. Once again, we're reminded that you are not obliged to attend Mass this weekend, as you are still dispensed from your obligation to the Sunday Mass. But here are the couple of things that we're doing a little bit different this weekend. Beginning this Saturday, we are opening up the 4:30 Mass now. And for that Mass, there won't be confession prior to it, just Mass at 4:30. And again, we are limiting it to the numbers 115. And at this Mass, Bishop Carmody will be here. So it was a little bit of a struggle to say yes to that, but I did only because I'm concerned about him. But we agreed that we can keep him from contact. So I invite you to please make sure to stay away, or if you come up, make sure you're covered to say hello to him. We're trying to keep him safe too. I will be there to help him distribute communion so that he doesn't have to do that. But he wanted to see you, so I certainly want to make room for that. I mean, as a priest, he has a desire to be with the people of God as well, like the rest of us. So he'll be there at 4:30, and then on Sunday morning, once again, we have 8 in English and 10 in the extraordinary form Latin. This time, we have another retired priest who will be joining us. He'll be outside behind a screen and safe, I promise you. Father Matthew will be hearing confessions. So he'll hear confessions beginning 15 minutes prior to Mass, both the 8 and the 10 o'clock Mass, during the Mass. So you are free to follow the restrictions outside, and that is to maintain social distancing, to wear your mask and gloves. We're also trying to protect him as well, but to give him the chance to also participate, and he too wanted to do something. I think this might be okay. We'll be outside. He'll be seated on the north wing of the church like we did last weekend. And even if you can't come into the church, you want to come for confession, just please line up and follow the guidelines that we are laying out for Mass. So that Sunday, that now we're offering, instead of 1 hour, we're offering 2.5 hours of confession time. So if you want to, please come and take advantage of the sacrament of confession. And that's what we're offering for this Sunday. And as we continue to move forward, we'll do even more. We'll begin to open up more opportunities. Probably the following weekend, we'll do more confession time. But I'll let you know as we do that. And once again, please know that during the week, the church is open for Mass. Mass is being offered at the church. And of course, we're still observing the same restrictions that we had before. Once again, thank you, everybody, for observing, being patient with us in all of this. It's great to have you back in the church. It's great to celebrate Mass publicly again. And little by little, we're restoring normalcy in the church, and is within the guidelines that we are asked to follow. And hopefully, as we continue to open more and progress more in those guidelines, we'll be able to offer you more. But please stay tuned for more information from us. In the meantime, if you still feel sick, if you are of the at-risk category, please stay home. You're not required to come. Just know little by little, it's becoming safer and safer. So hopefully soon we'll be able to offer more opportunity for more people to attend Mass. God bless you all. We'll see you this weekend. Please also know that Masses will be live streamed for those of you who choose to stay home. And those of you who cannot come, you will still be able to watch us on Facebook and YouTube. Only on Sunday morning, though. It won't be live stream on Saturday. But all of that is slowly becoming more and more available to you. So if you have any questions, please feel free to message me on Facebook. If not, we will post that information for you on our Facebook page and our website for this coming weekend. God bless you all. Thank you. And once again, thank you for your patience and understanding. God bless.